Check one. Excuse me, if we have a Mr. Wilson in here with a Chevy truck, can you come and see me for a moment, please? If we have Mr. Wilson in here with a Chevy truck, can you come and see me, please? Thank you. Good afternoon, excuse me. Welcome to a non-rainy place to be in the middle of the afternoon on a Sunday here in December. It's so interesting that we have this rainy day. Sometimes it's snowy on this day for our concert, but I'm Matt Newman, welcome. We have 160 some musicians doing things for you today that have to do with playing music and ensembles. We'll start with our 6th grade band, continue with our jazz band, and then our 7th and 8th grade band, and finally our high school concert band. We'll keep things moving for you as best we can between groups. We ask you, if you would, kindly to remember these things, if you don't mind, okay? First, there are 4 groups, and there's going to be a little bit of time between each group. So please, if you have a need to leave or move or anything like that, try and wait until between the groups to do that, if you don't mind. Also, if you would kindly think a little bit about everybody wanting to hear their kid and wanting to hear everything as best as possible. So we keep the noise down in between. Another thing that I'm really kind of like, I don't know, I call it my thing, is that music concerts and sports are kind of 2 different things. Please be careful to remember this when the group comes out, that we don't like shout or yell somebody's name when they come out or they're about to perform. I know it kind of makes me sound like a little bit of a prude, and I don't mean to be that way, but if we can treat this like a formal professional event, I would love for that to be the kind of experience that the kids get. They've done a lot of work on their music. They deserve a good attendance from everybody here and support. And if you need to escape for a reason or whatever, try and do it in between songs when I'm talking, because I really want you to listen to the music more than I want you to listen to me. So, okay? But I'm okay too, I suppose. Last but not least, the first song the 6th graders are about to play in our 6th grade group packs a punch, and they're 6th graders in every way, but they are musically mature, if that makes any sense. It's something I've told them many times. Their maturity musically maybe doesn't fit their maturity yet, but their music maturity is way up there. So this song requires a good performance from them to earn chips and salsa for me on Tuesday. So let's hope they bring it for you. And we'll start with holiday chips and salsa. Thanks for coming today. Like I said, we'll keep it moving. We got some great music from a lot of different kids, 6 through 12 here at Beaver Local, and we're proud as a community to put on some great music concerts. A lot of you saw a couple great choir concerts a couple weeks ago. Now you're going to get to see from the band. So thanks again for coming. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, all the things that go into the season. We hope you enjoy our concert. Right, as our percussionists move around for our next song, we work on lots of different things with band music, and one of the cool things about 6th grade is that it's not beginning anymore, and there's a lot of ensemble things that kind of go into play when we get to 6th grade band. So now that we've hit that second year, we can kind of move from like faster pieces to slower pieces, and this one is a really cool experiment created by a really good arranger on the Holly and the Ivy. A great song, and it's got a lot of layers. and a lot of neat things that go on. And it's definitely a slower piece, so it makes them focus on their tone and their support. Makes the drummers count a lot, all those type of things. So this is the Holly in the Afternoon. All right, so our next piece, the next piece is a pretty good, cool, full work of something that's played off of A Santa's Adventure, created by David Schaefer. And it's definitely a push for these guys, as they were working through their music for the concert, the first two songs and then the third one. They were coming together pretty good before Thanksgiving. So I gave them a little push, a little nudge forward, and was like, okay, let's try something harder, because these guys really are working musically and do the things they need to do to pay attention and support their sound and all of that. So we went for it, and we kind of got through maybe 3/4 of the songs. We're going to play half of it for you right now. Normally I only do like 3 songs for the 6th grade concert, so it's nice to try and do a 4th as well. This is called Santa's Adventure, and if it kind of ends abruptly, you kind of know why, but it has a lot of neat things. I'm really excited about the group and the ensemble as they play. We were able to add in tenor sax and bari sax. You see Michaela up here, and also Judah up here playing tenor sax and bari sax in the group. And we have a really nice just surround sound, a couple kids that switch instruments as well. So it's a great ensemble together, and hope they continue to play in the future and enjoy what they hear from the older groups today as well. So this is Santa's Big Adventure. I'll tell you right now, I think these sixth graders are going to go home and go, Mr. Newman, I think all those lights and things scared me a little bit. And that's, that's part of the experience and performance, that's for sure. Here on a Sunday afternoon after, with our security drill, we hadn't touched our music since Thursday unless they practiced at home. So this one's really fun. It's called Arabian Dream, and it has nothing to do with the holiday, and they just enjoyed it from the beginning of the year. It has all these great layers of music. So we're going to finish with Arabian Dream, and then it's on to our high school jazz band. Thank you very much. How about one more applause for our sixth grade? running. This is our Bugle Jazz Ensemble. They play a lot. Last Friday we did a little thing at Hearth and Home to bring in the Christmas spirit and everything to the place up there at Brooks Hearth and Home. They had a big weekend of different events. We played a lot of our music. They're also busy with pep band right now and basketball games. So we threw in this concert for you with a lot of songs with bells at the end of the title. So this is Jingle Bells, but this isn't your traditional Jingle Bells. This is a lot different. We're throwing Jimmy Hughes here, senior alto saxophone, and Logan Wolf, a senior on trombone, is a soloist in the middle of this. And Nico jumped over the piano for me, so I don't have to play any piano anymore. That was nice of him. You'll see Dorian there as well. But this is Jingle Bells. Okay, we're going to slow it down. Once we have a little bit of little travel transition here with some of my kids are getting ready to play on stage with Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. We're going to feature Junior Emma Rose Kurtz on tenor saxophone. Enjoy the colors of this. This is a challenge, and I think sometimes everybody thinks fast music is the hardest thing to play. In reality, it's the slow stuff that's the hardest. So enjoy. All right, one of my favorite suites of jazz music I was able to play because we have all the layers this year, this jazz band with a lot of quality players. Looking forward for you to hear them again in the spring. The concerts in May, we do on 2 nights, the 5th through 7th grades on one night, the 8th through 12 on another. I really encourage you to come watch this group at the end of the year, as that's going to feel a little bit more like the end for some of these seniors, and we'll have a lot of solos to play and things like that. Some that aren't featured tonight, that are featured at other times. And while I'm talking to you about these guys for a minute, I'll talk to you in general and talk about music. Now that we've got a concert in, kind of takes till December after marching band's over and the groups are ready to go. There's all these little things that kids can do to get better, not just in band classes, but throughout the year. Like 7th through 12th graders are involved in solo ensemble contests. So we do those in January for the high school and in April for middle school if kids want to play in solos and ensembles. There's tons of opportunities, and a lot of these kids are involved in going to honor bands, and one of which you'll see in the program has to do with us hosting our Columbiana County All-Star Band and Choir Weekend right after Les Mis will be here in mid-March. And one of the stars of that show is right here. But then right after that, in March, we're going to be hosting County Band and Choir and having the county high school students that are strong in both those groups come here and perform on our stage. And there'll be an audition process for the high school kids to push on that and do their best to be their best and make that group, because it's a little bit of an auditioned ensemble. We also have some students going to Kent State very soon in January to participate in their Kent State All-Star Band. And then some students have been involved in numerous things. Right now, recognize, if I can, let's see, hopefully Sarah's out here somewhere. But Sarah Bailey over there, and Shane, Nico, and Kyle back here, and Jake Boggs for their involvement in the Standby Youth Concert Band. They've been involved in on Tuesdays since the beginning of school. They auditioned, they got involved in going up to practice on Standby Auditorium stage, and then continuing to perform great music, and then perform that concert in November, which was a real hit, and Jake had some really neat moments in that. Sarah had a solo in the jazz band. A lot of the kids were involved in that part of it, but Jake, they kind of did a little feature on this Barry saxophone in one of these pieces, so he got to play all the lead parts in that. So the Standby Youth is a great opportunity for kids that want to make better music and great music and go do things with it. And I'm graduating 9 or 10 of these kids that are out of this jazz band. So looking forward to the next group coming on in, and the young kids that are here to continue to play. So we're going to feature one of the young kids in this one, not too young, but kind of young. Junior Katie Watson on trumpet, and this is the Christmas Jazz Suite. I'd give Dorian 5 over there, as we've loved his low brass skills, but like playing that piece on piano was a super challenge for him, and he handled it really well. So I got to give it up for Dorian. That's why I gave him a big applause over there. All right, we're going to finish our portion of the program with a kick-butt version of Carol of the Bells. We're going to feature another senior alto saxophonist and our band president, Miss McKenna Wheatley, and we hope you enjoy Carol of the Bells. And then the 7th and 8th graders hit the stage, and the high school band, and some more great music for you. I hope you're enjoying so far. One more time for the jazz ensemble, if you don't mind. And now everything goes to the stage, so give us a minute here with a little moving and shaking, and I'll help you out. Okay, thank you.